Hi everyone, MrManPacster here. I literally just woke up. My hair looks like shit. And right here I have a Xbox One S that is probably blown out by my light shining at it. But I'm going to be unboxing this for you guys today, and I'm going to be doing a few other things because let me tell you something real quick. I personally know a few people who are confused about the whole Xbox One S thing. Xbox One S and I meant Project Scorpio earlier. I don't know what I'm talking about, but the Xbox One S and the Xbox Project Scorpio are two different machines. I personally know a few people who have gotten them confused, and Microsoft did kind of make it a little bit confusing when they premiered both of these at E3. So, first of all, let's get this out of the way. The Xbox One S is a Xbox One refinement. It is not an upgrade. It is a refinement. It makes the console smaller. The power supply is inside of the console. It can stream 4K. It can stream up to 4K. I thought it was supposed to have a Blu-ray player in it. A 4K Blu-ray player in it, but the box only says 4K streaming. So I'm gonna have to go back and look at the Xbox One S announcement videos that Xbox showed at E3 to see if they actually said Blu-ray or 4K Blu-ray player, and not just streaming. But we'll have to check that out. That's going to be one of the things I'm going to test, because apparently from some inklings before this was released, people who got theirs early said that this does not do 4K out of the box. It has to have an update, which might be true, but we're going to see whether this thing actually does 4K Blu-ray streaming, or even has a 4K Blu-ray player in it. So I'm going to shoot my setup process of this, booting it up, logging in, all that type of stuff. So let's go ahead and just get to this unboxing. I've already explained this too much. But yes, the Xbox One S, Project Scorpio, two different things. Xbox One S is a refinement. The Project Scorpio will be more of an upgrade. The Project Scorpio is supposed to be more of an actual 4K gaming machine. So we're gonna... One thing I do have to give Microsoft credit on, with my original Xbox One that I still have over there, its packaging was awesome. PlayStation 4 packaging wasn't so great, but Microsoft definitely packed the Xbox One with care, and that box weighed like 25 pounds. So, let's get this open. Let's see what we got here. So we got some nice presentation there. So I'm gonna just start pulling shit out. So it's like, what? Okay, this actually folds out. So it says that you can put it vertical. I guess it might come with a stand, maybe. I don't know. Talks about hooking it up with your TV, with your modem and router. Got the controller. Got syncing of said controller, and then all done. Pretty much all this, which is like a really quick start guide. 6 steps. All right. Looks like we got a long box full of stuff here. So in the little pocket, looks like we got... Oh, that's another thing I have to give Microsoft credit for. The cables that came with the original Xbox One were very high quality, especially that HDMI cable. It's my favorite HDMI cable I own, and it came with the Xbox One, and it's awesome. And I already have to say, this looks like the power cable for the Xbox One S is very thick, but it's not stiff. It's very flexible. This is a very high quality cable. That is awesome. Good job, Microsoft. They don't skip out on the cables. All right, they give us another HDMI cable, HDMI high speed. That's probably for the 4K, I would imagine. Again, another high quality cable. The material is almost like the other material from the original Xbox One, and very good, high quality. Looks like a pretty long cable too, probably the same length as the other one, which I think is also one of my longer HDMI cables. There's a bug in here. Motherfucker. Anyway, so that's it for this box. Once you pull out the controller, which I guess is supposed to be slightly newer. Well, not slightly newer. I guess it's supposed to... Damn bug. It's supposed to have some upgrades to it. What exactly? I don't remember off the top of my head. I know one of them was like a longer range or something. I do like it though. It's got a little bit of texture here. That's new. I like the white they did. Like the white they chose. It's like a really white. I like it a lot actually. But for the most part, it feels the same. The buttons are a little bit more... They stick out, at least these two buttons right here, they stick out a little bit more and they're easier to press. But the buttons feel good. The D-pad feels pretty much the same. The thumbsticks feel the same. For whatever reason, I feel like it's a little bit smaller. The controller I use on my other Xbox One's the Titanfall controller. I really like that controller. This feels a tad bit smaller. I'm sure it's the same size, just for whatever reason, to me, it just feels slightly smaller. And they include batteries, Duracell batteries. None of that cheap shit. Alright, let's get that down. Then it looks like they really get to brass tacks here. Oh, I got some other goodies in here. There's a code right here for 14-day trial to Xbox Live Gold. So, oh, okay, this is cool. So we got a code for a 14-day free trial. I may give that away on Twitter or something. And then some manualage. Not a lot of manualage in here, actually. It's just this one manual. Regulatory and warranty guide. Alright. And then all that's left in here is this really handy dandy, they include the stand. That is cool. And it looks like it just slides on it. So that's interesting. Alright. Now it looks like we got Mr. Console. I hit my camera stand. I don't have a lot of space here, if you haven't noticed. I can already feel the difference in the size of this thing. Like, the Xbox One feels like a fucking VCR. This thing is... It's 40% smaller, and that 40% feels significant. Still has some weight to it, though. And I'm sure that added weight... Well, actually, it doesn't really feel any heavier than the other Xbox One. I'm pretty sure most of the weight for this one, though, is the internal power supply. Alright, they got this on there a little tight. Ooh, smells. New console smell. So, already it's a very nice looking system, as you guys probably already guessed. So you got the front, got the vent on top, of course. I got a sneeze. Alright, now on the back, looks like you got your simple power, HDMI to TV from your satellite box, USB ports, IR out, looks like that's going to be your optical, and your, I'm blanking, Ethernet. Anyway, I'm guessing this thing is supposed to stand, you can see the little notches down here. That's where the stand slides into, so it will stand up this way. So that is the Xbox One S model 1681, apparently. And it says hello from Seattle on the bottom of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the sticker off real quick. I should probably read it first. Do not move console without first removing any disc inside. That's a no shit Sherlock type thing right there, but not everyone is smart. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and plug this thing in. I will get the camera pointed at my TV, and we will, I will show you guys the boot up process of this, and we're going to see what is the drive in here and see if it's actually a 4K Blu-ray player, or if it just streams 4K. This is going to be interesting, so let's go ahead and get started. Right here, I got the Ultra 4K Deadpool. We're going to put it in the console. Alright, took the disc nice and easy. Insertion was clean. It's going to take me to the store to download the app, I'm sure. There it is, Blu-ray player. 3 stars apparently. So we're going to go back to the main screen. Okay, I hear the Xbox One S ramping up. And what do you know? This thing actually does have a 4K Blu-ray player in it. That is something else. I gotta say, with Chimichanga! Alright. So let's go here real quick. I just kind of want to see the video quality. We're going to try it out. Fox is probably not going to like me for doing this, but let's go here. Definitely looks really good.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Negasonic Teenage. What the shit?
Definitely looks really good. Liking the 4K. So that's awesome. It's going to be really awesome when you get to the when the $299 version of the Xbox One S comes out. You're going to get a 4K Blu-ray player for $299. That is going to, and a AAA gaming console on top of that. That is a really good deal, and especially next year you're supposed to have Project Scorpio come out. That's going to be awesome. Now, one thing I do want to try is we're going to take out Deadpool, and the eject button on the console is an actual button. The power button and the eject button are actual buttons this time. That is awesome. So now, 4K Blu-rays. Anyway, next we're going to try a Vigi game. We're going to try Quantum Break. We're going to try this out, see how it looks, see if it looks any better, because I guess this thing is supposed to also upscale slightly. I don't know how much, if it's really upscaling or if it's just supposed to make the colors look a little bit better. So we're gonna see. We're gonna put in Quantum Break. Alright everybody, so we are back. It took a while to download Quantum Break, but let's go ahead and get into it. And we're just, I'm mainly just doing this part to see if, with the 4K upscaling-ish, at least I think this thing upscales to 4K, or at least it's at least supposed to make the colors look a little bit better. Why did it do that? Quantum Break has done that to me before. I'll start it and then it'll just go back to the main screen. I don't know why it does that. So I think this thing is supposed to do some either upscaling or kind of like changing of the colors and stuff like that. Not 100% sure, but Just wanted to check to see how games look, and Quantum Break I think is one of the more newer games I have for Xbox One, at least in terms of a Xbox One exclusive. And I think a exclusive would be the best way to Alright. So we're gonna go to options. One of the first things First things I'm gonna do is oh, okay. Okay, it looks like it did transfer all my save data over from my other Xbox, which is pretty damn sweet. So, what's a good level to play? Industrial Ground Zero. And I actually want to confirm real quick. The TV is still displaying at 4K resolution.
The entire town now seems to be a disaster area, and while authorities and relief workers from monitoring.
We'll go ahead and skip the cutscene. Okay. There's the train. Now already I can tell a difference. Like it's mostly in the lines and stuff, but the lines just look a little bit smoother. Now I don't remember the controls. Take a bitch. Alright, I am noticing some slight differences in the... Oh, dude, you scared me, come on. Monitor's in the way. Alright. Oh, shit. I don't think... Oh, that does affect him. Never mind. Alright. I'm noticing some very slight differences here and there. It's going to be definitely very interesting to see how Microsoft will take advantage of it in the future. It's mostly in like the lines and stuff. Things definitely seem a bit more defined. But it's definitely... It is definitely nice. But that 4K Blu-ray player is definitely the... I think the main benefit of this. But... I gotta say, I'm definitely pleased with this. I would say if you already have an Xbox One, you don't really have a reason to get the Xbox One S. The Xbox One S is mostly a refinement. I would say if you plan on using your Xbox One, if you mainly use your Xbox One as a media consumption device, watching movies, and you really want to take advantage of the 4K Blu-ray player and the 4K streaming, it may be worth it for you to get this because most 4K Blu-ray players on the market right now that I have seen have been averaging out at around $400. This, especially if you wait till the 500 gigabyte model comes out in a few months, is going to be $299. And for $299, you'll get a 4K streaming device with a 4K Blu-ray player and a AAA console for $299. That is a really good deal. But if you already have an Xbox One, I don't necessarily see a purpose for you getting this, unless, like I said, you want to take advantage of the 4K streaming and movies. But if you already have an Xbox One, I would say maybe wait till next year when Project Scorpio comes out. That is supposed to be a true 4K gaming console, so it may be your best bet in terms of upgrading your Xbox. next year. I would say the Xbox One S is just good for those who don't already have an Xbox or want to take advantage of the 4K media consumption. But overall, I'm really impressed with this. When I was downloading Quantum Break, the console was running. You know, it runs pretty hard while installing a game, so it never got hot. It never got hot. You can barely feel the air coming out of it. Like, there's not a lot of, like, I went around it. I mean, you can hear the thing running, but, I mean, there's not a lot of, I mean, it doesn't seem like this thing is getting really hot. And that's awesome. I was a little bit worried since the power brick is inside of this thing now, and Microsoft hasn't really done that. I think the original Xbox had an internal power brick, but that thing was freaking huge. But overall, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with this. The controller feels nice. I really like the textured back. It's just a little bit, it just feels nice. But I mean, overall, the controller is pretty much the same. I like this controller, and the buttons feel nice. I will probably miss my Titanfall controller a little bit. I really like this controller. It's just a beautiful controller. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little bit of a long one, but I wanted to show this to you guys. I'm going to get this thing put in its place, and I'm going to be enjoying some 4K content from this thing. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Spend a couple more days with this thing. Really run it through its paces, have it run overnight, watch some YouTube and stuff overnight, see what goes on, see how this thing does. Doesn't seem like it runs particularly hard, so I currently I don't feel like it's gonna overheat or anything like that, but we'll see. I do really, build-wise, it feels a little bit more sturdy too. It feels more solid than the other Xbox One. I don't even know what to call it, the regular Xbox One, but overall, I'm liking it. But thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. I think I got the main points down. Tried a video game, tried an actual 4K Blu-ray, so I think we captured the main points. But thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. I am out.